This wasn't just another Olympics. Oh no, this was Milano Cortina 2026, a games that didn't just break records, it completely rewrote the rulebook. We're talking about numbers that seem, well, impossible. So let's get right to it and break down what made this thing so legendary.
So, it all kicks off with this question that, honestly, it just shouldn't make any sense, right? Get this. How can a sport that's literally born on ice and snow
end up absolutely demolishing viewership records in a place known for, sun, sand, and definitely not snow?
Boom. They're calling it the Brazil effect. We're talking about ski jumping. Yeah, ski jumping becoming the most watched Winter Games event in Brazilian history ever. I mean, what? That's our first impossible number. And believe me, it's just a taste of the absolute madness that was about to unfold.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the athletes, because this was a whole other level of human performance, pushing everything to the absolute edge.
Think about it. Almost 3,000 of the planet's best athletes. They came from 92 different countries, all pouring into Italy with one thing on their mind, getting that gold.
And get this, they weren't just competing in the old stuff. There was a brand new battleground. For the very first time, we saw ski mountaineering make its Olympic debut. And let me tell you, that sport is just brutal. We're talking about pushing the human body past its limits.
And the results? Absolutely electric. 13, that's the number. 13 Olympic records didn't just get broken, they were completely obliterated. I mean, the pace was just relentless. New standards were set right then and there.
And this is where you really see the games going global. History just being made left and right. Brazil, you won't believe it, grabs its first ever Winter Olympic gold. And Georgia, they get their first ever winter medal too. The winter sports map, my friends, just got way, way bigger.
But look, the incredible action wasn't just happening on the ice and snow. Oh no. The digital world was having its own explosion. It was like the whole planet was watching. A global stadium, and everyone had a front row seat.
Get a load of this number. 110 million people. That's how many fans were hitting the official Olympics website and app. That's a brand new record for the Winter Games. People wanted to be in the action, and the tech made it happen.
But okay, hold on. Here comes the truly mind-blowing number. Ready? 10 billion social media engagements. Let that sink in. 10 billion likes, shares, comments, you name it. It was a digital roar like we have never, ever heard before.
And just so you understand how huge that is, this wasn't some tiny little jump. No, that 10 billion figure, it tripled the engagement from the last games in Beijing. Tripled. That's not a step up. That's a whole new staircase. It fundamentally changed how we all watch the games.
All right, so behind all the flash and the records, something else really important was going on, a kind of quiet revolution. The mission? To make these games not just incredible, but incredibly green. And their game plan was honestly genius. A massive 85% of all the venues, they were either already there or just temporary. Think about that. It slashed their environmental footprint and basically created a new playbook for how to do this sustainably. And the juice to run the whole show? It was powered by nature. We're talking pretty much 100% renewable electricity. Every light, every ski lift, every camera. It proved you can throw a massive global party and still be kind to the planet.
But, records are just numbers, and sustainability is just a plan. None of it happens without people. And that's where the real power came from, the human engine.
Check this out. An army of 18,000 volunteers from 98 different countries. These were the people on the ground making it all work. The smiles, the helping hands, they were without a doubt the heart and soul of the whole thing.
Okay, so you've got this massive army of athletes and volunteers, right? All going full throttle. So, the big question is, what in the world do you feed them? How do you keep that machine fueled? Well, you fuel it with Italy, of course. You will not believe this. 12,000 slices of pizza. Every single day just in the Olympic villages. Can you even picture that? It's a literal mountain of cheesy goodness. And if you think that's wild, it doesn't stop there. On top of the pizza, they were serving up 356 kilograms of pasta every day. That's like eating a grand piano's worth of pasta. Talk about carb loading. Now that's how you fuel a champion. So when all is said and done, when the medals are handed out and everyone goes home, what's left?
Well, the legacy of these games, it's about more than just records. It's written into the very fabric of Italy itself.
Let's hit the numbers one more time, because this is a big one. An estimated 5 billion euros in net economic impact for the country, plus over 36,000 new jobs. That isn't just a win on the slopes, that's a massive economic victory for the whole region.
But maybe the biggest legacy of all, the most permanent one, is this. For the very first time, the value of sport is now officially recognized in the Italian constitution. That's not just a headline, that's a permanent change. It cements the importance of sport in the national identity for generations. So yeah, Milano Cortina absolutely set a new bar, a new standard for what these games can be, for performance, for the fans, for the legacy. The bar is now, well, it's impossibly high. So now all eyes turn to the French Alps in 2030, and there's really only one question left to ask. Can they top this?